Welcome back after the break, and let's continue looking at question 2.4. Now, in 2.4, a cross-section is given to you from spot height 24 and block F7 to the trig station 290. And what they've done is they actually drawn it to you. They gave you a scale of 1 centimeter represents 20 meters. Now, once again, pay attention. They gave you a cross-section from the following places. And where do you find those places? Because they give you the keys. That's from the topographical map. So we know the scale is 1 to 50,000. And the vertical scale is 1 centimeters represents 20 meters. Now let's quickly go and have a look. If you stand at A, will you be able to see the person at B? If I'm standing over there, I'm going to draw a little man. Will I be able to see the person at B? Obviously, yes. And this question is related to intervisibility. There's no object between me, where I'm standing at person A, and where person B is standing. So I will be able to see person B. So there will be visibility between the two of us. So what's the correct answer over there? Yes. Now give a reason for your answer. Like I've mentioned, you can see there's no obstruction of a landform between us. So that's the correct answer. There's no obstruction between us. Lying. Oops, just check my spelling over here. Lying between us. Okay, fantastic. Now the next question is very important to me because you need to pay attention to your question. And I'm going back to your previous question, previous two questions. Calculate the vertical exaggeration of the cross section. So what is vertical exaggeration? We want to see how many times that they made it bigger for us to be able to see. And if you look at the formula vertical exaggeration, it equals vertical scale on top of horizontal scale. Now go back to your cross section. The cross section was drawn from the spot height 24 and the trig station number 290 on the 1 to 50,000 topographical map. So immediately, what's going to be your horizontal scale? 1 to 50,000. Like I've mentioned, the examiner will always provide you with the vertical scale. So we've got all the information that we need to go and do our calculation of a vertical exaggeration. They've given us the vertical scale of 1 centimeters represents 20 meters. And because you've done the cross section was drawn from the trig beacon to the spot height on the topographical map, so we know our scale, horizontal scale is 1 to 50,000. So let's quickly go and do our calculations. Now, how many centimeters is there in 20 meters? Now, there is 100 centimeters in 1 meter. Okay, there's 1,000 centimeters and 10 meters. So how many centimeters is going to be in 20 meters? 2,000. So the vertical scale is 1 to 2,000. Horizontal scale is already been given to us. So we need to divide 1 to 2,000 over 1 to 50,000. And if we do that, just need some extra space over here. 1 over 2,000 times 50,000 over 1. So it'll give us 50,000 divided over 2,000. And our correct answer will be 25 to 1. So it's 25 times. It means our vertical exaggeration has been exaggerated 25 times. Please remember to go and have a look. There's your vertical scale. The examiner will always provide you with a vertical scale. Just pay attention where which map is being used, the orthophoto or the topographical map. Okay, let's continue with our next questions. Question 3 is application and interpretation. So this question is going to be relating to a bit of theory as well. Very important. Okay. Refer to points 3 and 4 on the orthophoto map. Name the landform that is found between 3 and 4 on the orthophoto map. So let's quickly go and have a look on our orthophoto map. If you look at 3 and 4, where it's situated, oh, you can see over there, 3 and 4 situated over there. Look at the contour lines, please pay attention over there. And these landforms you first studied in grade 10, and that's theory application, and the correct answer over there, it will be a river, or you can mention a valley. Okay, our next question, name the type of wind that will occur at this landform during night. So if I can draw a cross section of the above mentioned place, it will look like that. And the name valley should stand out because we talk about valley climate. Now what type of wind will they experience during the night? So I'm quickly going to fill that in for you. That's climatology. What does the air do during night time? It sinks to the bottom of the valley, and that is known as a katabatic breeze. Now, draw a simple labeled 3 cross section to show the wind identifier in question 3.1.2. Oh, I've just basically done it, so I'll just quickly redraw it for you. There you go. You got your valley, got your sinking air, and you can just label that katabatic winds. Okay. Now, in which stage of development is Crom River and Block I5? And give a reason for your answer. Now we need to go and have a look. Now what stage? We know the river's got 3 stages. It's got an upper, middle and lower. And the first thing to identify, the easiest, we go and look at the gradient, how steep the gradient is. Okay, but we need to go and find out, and we quickly go to Block I5. I5 is down here. Okay, block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there you can see the Crom River and what stage is it. Now one thing is for sure, I can see it's a very gentle gradient because I don't see that the contour lines are very close to one another. And as you can see, there's the mouth of the river. So immediately it tells me by that 2 clues that the river is in its lower course. And I just provided you with the reasons. If you look at it, gentle gradient, and it's close to the ocean, because ocean is the base level of erosion. You can't erode any further than that. It's close to the ocean, and there's a very wide floodplain. Okay. Now give a possible explanation why so many marshes developed in the mapped area. We already looked at it before, the marshed area, as you can see over there. And how do we know it's a marsh area? Because we look at like keys and references to refer to it. I'll give a possible explanation. Now, first of all, it's because it's a very flat area, the water can't drain well. So it's a flat area, the water can't drain. Might be because of the underlying rock structure. And we can say the soil is saturated, that's what I meant. Okay. Let's quickly have a look at our next question. Now study the table below showing the average annual midday temperatures for areas 5 and 11 on the orthophoto map and answer the questions that follows. Now, if we quickly have a look at area 11, experience a higher temperatures of 24.5, area 5 only 19. Now let's quickly go and have a look. If you can go and have a look, what do we see? There's area 11. And there's area 5. Now one thing is for sure, if I look at area 5, we can see it looks like it's on the bottom of the valley floor. And if we look at area 11, that's mainly where the settlement is found. Okay. Now let's quickly go and look at the questions that's being asked over here. Area 11 has a higher average temperature than area 5. Give one possible reason. Because if you look at area 11, you see settlement. It's an urban area. Now, urban areas experience warmer temperatures because of artificial surfaces. And the second reason, area 5 got more vegetation. More for area 5. I'm just going to make a 5 over there. And we can mention another example over there. The urban areas is more pollution. So what does the pollution do? It actually traps the heat. Okay. And like I've mentioned, more artificial surfaces. Okay. Now find residential area 12 on the orthophoto map, also referred to a topographical map. Is residential area a high or low income area? Now let's quickly go and have a look at residential area 12. If we quickly zoom in over here. Now, if you look at area number 12, it will definitely not be a high income area because look at the small plots and the high density, how the people live over there. Right, so it's small property sizes, so it will definitely be a low income area. It's definitely a low income residential area. Give a reason for your answer. Because it's a low income. And the reason, small plot sizes. And another reason we can mention, high density of housing. Okay, then if you look at our next question, state whether zone 10 on the orthophoto map is a light or heavy industrial area. Give a reason for your answer. The type of industrial area, let's quickly go and have a look at zone 10. Zone 10, where is it situated? Oh, it's over there. As you can see, it's very far away from the suburban areas and the CBD. It's in the outskirts, probably because of noise pollution and air pollution. So if we can write just over there, that will definitely, what type of industrial area will it be? It will be a heavy industry. And what's our reasons for it? It's on the outskirts of town and because of the flat land situated over there. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for today. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and learned something. Thank you for watching. See you next time around.